Hello everyone, welcome to the stream. I'm just getting ready, comfortable, and we're gonna start. There we go. Okay, so today, the last day of the free reset. Some of you might consider staying up late, waiting for the reset, and utilizing it as well, okay? I will be sleeping, and even when I wake up, I'll be going to the office, so I will miss on it. I won't be able to use it for Heretical Ruins. Last season, I managed to use the last 2 hours of the free reset and build a team for Heretical Ruins to start farming level 7. This season, I'm not going to do that. Hello, Bob. Hello, Daisy. Hello, Marian. Welcome, and welcome, Mama Black Cat, as well as Rufo Coronado. Welcome, everyone. So yeah, how is your progress today? Hopefully it's good, because it's a big day. Yes, we got access to past level 70, and I hope you've been farming Goblin Dungeon, getting the experience required for your heroes. That's what I've done all day. I know some of you managed to do Grave of Venom level 9. I'm impressed. I didn't bother with going for level 8 because I didn't want to spend any stamina. So I didn't do Venom. My equipment only comes from crafting, really. So today, big day, we could craft. And I've done the weekly bosses as well using my Vortex team. So basically, I leveled up 7 heroes. Let's get this. I leveled up 7 heroes, and that will be enough for me. For time being, until we go past level 90, really. These are the heroes that I managed to level. So this is my Goblin, my Vortex, my weekly bosses, and I could probably even use it for clearing. Look at this. I could use those 5 to probably even clear Grave of Venom with Theometer, Fenja, Voresh, Whisk, and Rook. That's probably a good shout. I can try it, definitely. This will save me a little bit resources here. But also I will need this team here. Well, not Elminster, but Victor. I'll need those 5 heroes to push the domains, but I don't need level 89 to farm Frost Domain. I can leave it at 69, because that's what's been working. Yeah, sure, Mythic Mages, go for the roster questions. You have a Goblin Vortex main team and Fire Domain already. Well done. Well done, Rufo. I'm still stuck on Venom 6. It's not a rush, Daisy. People who get to level 7 beyond, they can't really utilize it until the Forge level unlocks, okay? So only those who can farm level 9, they have a chance to get legendary items and mythic as well. So that's why Venom is for whales trying to rush the Temporal Vortex. But they're gonna use all their stamina early on. And obviously for whales it's not really an issue because they'll be buying things. So I think it's gonna be a draw. So let's skip it. I don't like wasting time, but it's like Immortality, Voresh. I didn't think that through. There's just too much defense. So yeah, main event today is Vortex. I've cleared everything else as a set. So Frost Domain level 5, Fire Domain level 4. I don't need to farm it anymore at the moment. Same for the Tempest Domain. I finished Tempest Domain at level 3 because I'm not even using a single Lightning or Necro hero. Well, except for Nathaniel, but even level 69, Nathaniel is enough to clear Flame Domain level 5 once I get other heroes past that level. I'll just build him tanky to survive. He's there basically to give me this spell. So Goblin team, I'm using my Vortex team. So there are people who are building Goblin team and trying to clear it with 30 seconds. That's a mistake. Okay, because they will be using heroes that they won't use anywhere else. Okay, you can build a team with Sigrid, Usha, you know, Rava, etc. But you won't be using these heroes. You need to think about reusing the heroes. As you can see, 1, 2, 3 Vortex heroes, dungeon plus main story hero, and Goblin, as you can see. And again, dungeon main story team. This is basically the team that I use for main story. I use this team for clearing dungeon, weekly bosses, etc. So my Goblin team is versatile. It clears the Goblin dungeon in like a minute. So it takes a minute to clear it, but it is worth it, okay? I don't need to clear it faster at this point. So now Vortex, okay, so I've done a few initial tests on the Vortex, and guys, Corrosion is finally popping. Okay, I'm not sure about your server, I'm not sure how many whales play Corrosion. On my server, I am the only one who's been playing Corrosion since day one. Okay, so since day one, I've been playing Corrosion, and I'm looking for a time where they pop, and they're popping. So as you can see, LS, Big Whale, 51 million. He's using Beldel 5. Look at this. That is a big spender, okay? Quaza, one of my viewers. As you can see, not as heavy invested team as the previous one, 35 million still. Mainly because of the supports. So damage dealers don't really matter as long as you have Velocia and Nasela early on. Those heroes can carry. Then the next teams we'll see, they will have the Immortality team. 25 million, look at this. Okay. 25 million, Nastienka with exclusive. Mumbers. Again, Ogok. Babeldel without the artifact. Hold on, I got something. So this is actually a decent damage with this team, but Ogok is a really huge upgrade compared to Fur buff that I'm gonna run. Arsalan at 70, yeah. Fel Flora with exclusive, we can see, but it's again, you pick your 3 best damage dealers and you pair them with Velocia. Velocia early game shielding, damage reduction is just amazing. Fel, Immortality, 21 million, okay? I want you to remember this, 21. What's this? I can see that you're definitely not building the right teams. You're building like Poison, Frost, and Carve. I mean, this looks like a Goblin team, so okay, but you use Rava. I think the best way for you to interact with me is go to my Discord and send that, okay? Because during this live stream, I want to focus on something else, but I'll leave a message there and I'll get back to you. Yeah, so I can see that is the Goblin team, but this team, you need to build team for more than just a Goblin. You need to have at least some damage on Vortex. I stuck on the ad. Yeah, sorry about that. So there we go, Beldel teams, okay? Beldel team with an artifact. 20 million damage, okay? Let's make this as a threshold. So yesterday, I've done the Temporal Vortex and I've done 6.7 million. Thank you for subscribing, Myth and Mages. Much appreciated. I'll go over your team in a second, okay? So 6.7 million get me to rank 63. When I start the fight on the Vortex, it's gonna take a while, Mythic, so I'll go over your team. Because that's one way we can do it instead of you jumping to the Discord. But I'll appreciate if you jump to the Discord as well, because when I'm not streaming, that's where you can find me. And you can find other people on my Discord that are also willing to help. So yeah, 6.7 million, rank 63. And this is the day when Corrosion is popping. I don't see any other Corrosion team. Either people didn't realize it's now because they've been playing Beldels, but it's now. Look at this. So there's two teams that are prepared. Oh, Huxtero, thank you for subscribing. Much appreciated. Oh, Bob, that's you. Thank you for gifting subscribers. Remember, guys, today giveaway is happening on Twitch, okay? So, yeah, I will suggest going over Twitch, getting these points to participate, guys. Nice banner pick. I love Asphalta. She's crazy on Arena. Yeah, I mean, some of these heroes like Whisk. Whisk is amazing in Arena. Marcus Gomi, it's 1 hour from now, but it takes a little bit to get the points. You get 5 points per 10 minutes you watch me on Twitch, okay? You can watch me on YouTube, but have a Twitch tab open as well to get these points, if you prefer watching on YouTube. That's why I stream on both platforms. So, two teams that have been cooking today. So that's my main Vortex. This is the Vortex team that I'm going to go forward with. I'll tell you Mythic Mages in just 1 second. Let me play this fight. Let me show the team. So yeah, 89 levels. 89. I didn't go for 100. I could. And when I save, I will. Okay, when we do the run to save, I'll do that. Just that for you guys. So this is the team. These are the artifacts. So Fenja with Gatekeeper Staff, mainly for the shield. She's got plenty of healing. I'm running 2 enlightenment sets. Sadly, no enlightenment main stat and no attack stat, okay? But at least enlightenment roll here. Runes, whatever runes I could, right? Rook with his exclusive artifact and crit raid glove. Super happy I got it, because it's also from the right set, as you can see, a set that will give us 10%. Rook starts popping when he's got around 50% crit rate. And that's weird. Also, what I've noticed is this extra haste is really helpful. Because, you know, during a fight that takes 5 minutes, when we can reduce a timing of rotation by 0.2 seconds, it doesn't mean much. But when the fight is like 10 minutes, that is actually quite good. So I can squeeze in like 1 or 2, I think 1 extra rotation of ultimates thanks to that. Extra haste from this, okay? Maybe going forward, having the offensive stats on the runes and haste will be good as well. So that's what I've done, and I've done the same thing here with this hero, okay? And I have haste here, so it also helps with Rook. So Swamp Toadstool generates extra corrosion, okay? And it's really important in that team. We have Solar King Horn to heal our allies and boost their damage through the battle skill, and Whisk, which is remain and enough accuracy. So I actually went. Oh, is it? It's a different setup here. I think when it comes to equipment. So there's this equipment here, and I wonder what's the Whisk's accuracy. Yeah, we need 100 accuracy. Okay, and now if we compare it with a second team that is doing over 20 million damage. Spoiler alert. This team is doing over 20 million damage, which takes me to rank 8. From 60 to 8 in 1 day. And the difference here is basically Ardref with this set and attack speed and haste as well. That's the only difference, and this is safer. Because at this point Ardref is still a little bit better team-wise, because grants defense, etc. So let's run this fight and let me answer your questions. Oh, before I do that, let me quickly show you rotation, and I'll go through the chat, guys. So be patient, please. I don't want to lose my thought here. So skill timings, 21.5 on Fleur buff to cast attack penalty. Okay, we have Frangia to heal at 14.5, right? Remember, 14.5. But she grants resistance up for 10 seconds. if you read her skills, you'll know that she will also heal when an ally loses a buff. So she will heal for 7.5% target max HP and 1200 enlightenment when the resistance pops down, which is 10 seconds, 24.5 just before the boss's first skill. So that's why she's amazing at keeping your heroes alive. What else? We go here. Okay, so Whisk is the one. Finally, Whisk is the one applying Witch's Remain, so he should go earlier, right? So he goes at 1189, which is weird thing that game does because I put it at 1190. Okay, so I do it at 1119 and my rotation is 19.9 seconds. As you can see, because that's the highest complete recharge time of those heroes. Now, Whiz goes first, but you can see that I got Dargo first. And the answer for that is because these orbs travel for so long, okay? They travel like 3 seconds at least. So we start with Dargo at 11.6. Then we apply Witch's Remain. The orbs are still flying. And as the last orb hits, we cast Rook's ultimate, okay? If I get an extra set of haste set on Whisk, I can move this rotation to 19.3 seconds, basically saving a second every 20 seconds. So that's not bad. So let's do this. Let's start the fight and let me go over your messages, guys. Okay, you're back from the ad. Trying to build for Goblin. Should I be building different team? I'll help you with it just in a second. I want to make your team by Miss Whisk. If you miss Whisk, you can use Sacredia. Mr. G, hello Demon or Angel. Hey, I have a Rook Velocia, but other good eyes or Poison Legos. Which other free? Should use on Vortex. Rook Velocia. So you want Dargo and you want Whisk, basically, if you go for Corrosion. So you prefer Lizard one instead of Sacredia. Yes, Lizard is way better. It's all about generating Corrosion for Rook. See, when we get to the end game, the damage portion will be 90% Rook, 5% other guys. Okay, that's how it's gonna be. Those guys will never do significant amount of damage. Okay, it will be all just generating the Corrosion. And as you can see, I started the ultimate. The orbs are still flying, and as the last orb hits, Rook starts the rotation. The question, any epic you'd swap for Whisk, and can Ogok work? Ogok is the best in slot here. You probably want to replace Fenja, but even maybe at this point Frubuff. But I am going to pull for Ogok on the 14th of April. There's a banner with Ogok on the 14th of April, and I'm going all in to get Ogok. Team Dargo, Rook, Velocia, Frubuff, plus Witch Epic. I will go for Mitch. I'll probably go for the one that generates extra Corrosion. I don't remember his name. The one that looks like crystal. So Corrosion damage works. You apply Corrosion. Corrosion is like reverse shield. You constantly apply Corrosion. It grows. It's like a bubble being inflated. It ticks for 100. That's how much you basically decays. It decays like 100, okay? Or whatever. And we are constantly applying that Corrosion, and Rook's damage is based on the total amount of the Corrosion we have. Yeah, something like that. I don't remember his name. Definitely not the orc. It's like the mining guy. Hold on, guys. Let me go over the team that you send me. Where's the message? Okay, can you all see this screen? Yeah. So this is the team you've built, okay? And this is a team you can use for the Goblin. But this is not a team you will use in the dungeons. This is not a team you will use in Vortex. This team will only work in the Goblin dungeon, and this is why I would suggest reworking it. I'm not sure if this is your last day of the if you started season 3 at the same day with it. But yeah, you have Gerfen, Sheena. I'm just looking for supports. You don't have Ardref. Oh man, you don't have Ardref. Or at least I can't see Ardref. You got Garius. Okay. So Garius, Bladin, Sheena, Garfin. I don't know who could be your... I mean, Jillian for the time being, but... you don't have Ardref, really? Yeah, TPLE Longshot, they work really well in the Goblin, but tell me, which of those heroes would you use in other dungeons? Well, Voresh and Sigrid. But Yushar Rava, you won't use them anywhere else, so basically you're wasting so much resource going forward. Oh, you missed Ardref. Ah, man. Okay. I mean, yeah, this is a solid Goblin team, and from that team, you will use Sigrid and Furbuff, like in dungeons. You could work with them, okay? Garius will be better in dungeons, and your Vortex team, I think your Vortex team will be like Sheena and etc. Did you have used them in Fae? Yeah, but Fae is not priority early in the game. You can do Fae with everything. Okay, we're talking about a team that can go past this 6 days. Okay, let me show you guys the damage so you can see the damage. I mean, if you don't care about Vortex Mythic Mages, if you don't care about Vortex, you can go with this team and start building your Vortex team. And I think you have highest chance on the Vortex with Jillian, Garius, Bladin, Sheena, and Garfin. Okay, so this is your Goblin team. You'll probably drop really low on the Temporal Vortex, but get your Vortex team build now. Level 70s. If you can clear Goblin 2.5 or 1.5 in your case, I'm not sure which day you are in. So if you can clear the highest level Goblin with this team, just start building your Vortex team, and then slowly start building the dungeon teams as well. That's what I would do. And this is what I've done. So this is my spreadsheet. Let me just link it again in the chats. Yeah, if you want to run this team, if you want to run this team for Vortex, Mitch, Tiger, the Boom, Dargo, Pelosia, and the Miner will all suck there. There's another hero that you might consider if you want to use it. You might drop Miner and go for the Orc. He's actually like mini Sigrid on the Goblin, but Dargo is terrible in the Goblin dungeon. You better bring in Voresh. Bob, I think Aurelium Vest. We don't need to increase the shield duration. We just want an extra damage reduction. He sucks, yeah, so I don't know. I mean, definitely you want to put in Voresh there instead of Dargo. Dargo is terrible there. So look at that, guys. 15 million. And you saw what people are doing on my server. They're doing 20 million damage. Yeah, attack buff, of course. Attack buffs gives me damage on all of my heroes, really, even Frenja, look at this. I mean, it's not much. Frenja is doing like 1,000,000 damage. It seems like it's not much, it's 5%, but it's 1,000,000 damage. I mean, come on. It's like going to 20 million, but you could score 21. Yes, Sacredia can be used as a main damage dealer. Ooh, Raymond. Yeah, mine only got like one super spender, and everyone else is like similar. I mean, I don't know. We just started, really. So yeah. So that's what I've done. See here. What was your name? Sorry, I'm bad with names. Mythic Mages. I would suggest creating something like this. So main team could be your Goblin team. Really, it's a team that you will do the normal stages with, like weekly dungeons. This is the team that works for me. Goblin team, as you can see, I managed to recreate it. I saved so much resources here. Hi Jesper, welcome. Rook got nerfed before season 3 hit. Rook endgame damage has been halved, I would say. He's doing half of the damage he was doing, but his early damage got butchered. His early damage was terrible. And he finally started to pop, okay? We had to wait till level 90 to be able to do it. So as you can see with this team, I've done 19 million damage. So if I would save it, 19 million, that'll probably get me like top 40. I don't know how many more people are supposed to do damage, okay? So I will be somewhere here, and those people are quite good. Because yesterday, look at this, okay? So if we look at those people that I can see there. So Pensioner, he's done 10 million, he saved 10 million, okay? My guildmate, CLS, Pensioner, CLS, Ash. That would be easy to spot on today's list. I would out-damage them. Well, not Pensioner, but I'll out-damage Ash. So I could assume that today I will be in this zone. Bang. Here, okay? Top 20. If I save that, but I spoke with one of my guildmates on Discord, and I need to give him a shout out. What's his name? I'm bad with names, so apologies. Buddy, CLS Buddy, he used a team with Ardref. Pretty much this, well, he doesn't have Rook, so he used Sacredia, okay? And I'll actually show you the team. Hope he doesn't mind. So if you ask if you can use, oh, actually, that's, no, he had Rook. Yeah, he had Rook, sorry. I just realized that. I thought that was Whisk on the previous screen. Yeah, so he had Rook, but he used Sacredia, and Sacredia did like 25% damage, so not too bad. So yeah, he's done 17 million, and he used Furbuff and Ardref. So in my previous fight, I survived 8 minutes, and he was able to survive 11 minutes. Right, so I was like, no way. So I have to run this team as well. So what I've done is I made Gatekeeper stuff here to grant us a shield, but I could switch it around as well. I could give Rubuff Gatekeeper stuff to boost his healing, etc. And haste as well. But this works well. This team can do like almost 21 million damage. So today this team works better, but going forward I'll need to have Fenja. Okay, I'll need to invest into Fenja because she will be used in multiple dungeons, while Ardref not really. I also pulled the Necro exclusive. He's strong in Goblin. Yeah, I can only imagine, but so many resources if I split teams for Vortex and Goblin. Yep, and I agree, Mitch Tiger Daboom. It's like what I said, there are people who can clear Grave of Venom level 9. Well done. But they can't do it with their Vortex team. There are people who can clear Goblin dungeon in 30 seconds, but they can't do it with the Goblin team, with the Vortex team. So I prefer to clear max level in 1 minute when it comes to Goblin dungeon, but do it with 3 out of 5 of my Vortex heroes, and then I can clear the dungeons like Venom, like Fire Domain with the rest of my team. So I can basically duplicate those heroes. You tested 2 damage dealers and 3 supports. Garius, Asila, Fruba, Fulsier, Gander, Ardor. Mitch Tiger the Boom, I did test 2 damage dealers and 3 supports, and it doesn't work with Corrosion. You want to stack as much Corrosion as possible. Otherwise your Rook damage is halved. Okay, so remember, Rook doesn't generate Corrosion. Rook does not. If we remove one of the Corrosion enablers, we lose 50% of the Corrosion. Maybe less, because it depends on who we use. Well, let's say 40%, right? Because they're better and worse. So if you lose 40% Corrosion, he's losing a lot of damage. Oh yeah, Rally Team. Rally Team is amazing early game. You still do good in the Vortex, because you can use the best supports in the game. You clear Goblin Dungeon easily. And level 9 Venom, well done. Yeah. That's why I'm going for the old heroes. So I'm not sure what heroes we will get in new season, but I think I'm gonna skip unless they're really OP. Because I'm going for Ogok in one banner on the 14th, and if I'm lucky, if I spend less than 70 dice, because I could be lucky. So if I get Ogok within 70 dice, that will leave me with around, I plan to have 140 dice. Okay, so that will leave me with 70, and I'll pull for Synarel and Zephy banner as well. I'll use that 70 there. That's the plan for this season. I'm gonna get the dwarf, hopefully with 20 dice. And I'll probably skip the Dungeon and Dragon. Well, skip. I'll get the hero right. Maybe they'll try to do the artifact thing again, so I'll have to consider. But that will be all, and then I'll be saving up for the next season as well. And we'll see if the heroes will be good. Because if I play with Rook next season and I get Ogok, I'll be able to use full poison team, right? Ogok, Rubath, and those 3 heroes. So I don't need to get a new Vortex team. I mean, even if the new Vortex team will be better than my Rook, I'm not gonna pull 200 dice to get an upgrade of something that works, okay? That's why I want to fish for heroes that work early game, because my early game is terrible. I can't do Venom 9. Well, maybe I could if I played it today, but I don't want to waste resources on that. Oh yeah, I'm happy. Sorry, missed things on Fengia team. TP Longshot. I'm also streaming on YouTube, so you can jump to YouTube and rewind the stream. You'll be able to see it there. I mean, I can show you that. I mean, Fengia is 14.5 seconds, Frubath is 21.5 seconds, and then you have 11.6 seconds on Dargo, 11.9 seconds on Whisk, and you have 15 seconds on Rook. And I think that's the right timings, just on top of my head. As your back and things of everything. Yeah. Yeah, they sorry, exactly. By the way, what team do you recommend on the battlefield later? Yeah, Raffo, I don't know. I mean, I have access to heroes like Mithracy, etc. So I mean, looks like Fengia will be in the back. She also grants 50% of resistance on her ultimate, so I can build less resistance on her. Because with her ultimate, we'll get a 50% of it. So she can be there to get the stun. And I'll use Rook. I'm not gonna lie. I tested Rook against certain dungeons, and at this level, level 90, he's doing solid damage, okay? The difference, it's a huge difference between level 70 Rook and level 90 Rook. That's a huge difference. Bob, she could, but I think her skills are not affected by haste, so she's got a really, really long cooldown. I think when I put haste set on her, the cooldown of her skills doesn't go down. Oh. Sorry, that's Corrosion. When skill set deals poison damage, ACC. What ACC? Corrosion doesn't require any accuracy. Oh, you don't have Rook, you got Perkunt in Season 3 and no other exclusive. Yeah, my friend put 300 dice and he didn't get a Rook as well. Some guy, I think there is a different timing for Ogok. Ogok, I think... I don't remember the timing for Ogok, you know. I'm not Ogok expert, but I have it written somewhere, you know. Because with Ogok you have invincibility, and then 5 seconds later you heal. It's something like that, is it not? So the timing is a little bit tricky there. PB, what do you mean you have 5 stars you don't even use? Yes, you can buy few runes from the cart. Oh, and I should actually put a rune on Ardref. I forgot about it. I'm not gonna save this. We're gonna adjust the team. We're gonna get them to level 100, because we can do that today. We're gonna put a rune on Ardref. Oh, that was quick. He died way quicker than usually. Okay, interesting. Oh, wow. We actually had a worse result. But that team was doing like 20 million something, but that's interesting. Okay. Let's get that rune. And let's get them to level 100. Hey, I got 2 poison runes. Oh, I could craft them today. I think I got few from here. No? I don't know where, but I got some resource and I could craft 2 runes today. Yeah, I got this. 10 of it. I don't know where I got it from. Maybe from the journal. Yeah, I got 10 of them today and I crafted 2 runes. Oh man, let's get nothing. Here comes nothing. Nothing or Ripicus. Where's my water? Hey, thank you. I knew I got that somewhere. Oh, if you don't have artifact on a Rook, I don't know what will be your best bet. I mean, see, if you look at the artifacts here, Sect. Toadspool is not a damage artifact. So, this is not a damage artifact. It only boosts the corrosion inflicted. So, it's for the enablers, okay? I made that mistake. I put this on Rook, it doesn't work well. So we'll be probably looking for some artifact with huge crit damage or crit rate. I'm not sure what will work in that case. Maybe one of those two, like... But he will be at max HP anyway, but it's something. I mean, yeah. Psyched. If I have time, yeah, I'm really busy with everything that's happening here. I still own Whistle a test. The worst part is I can't access the game and the test server at the same time. I can only have one client open. If I could, then I would run it in the background, you know, but I can't, sadly. They don't allow that, and it's weird. I even tried Steam, to have Steam and the PC client. Yeah, I think there should be like a playing ground. See, when we have dummies, you could adjust all heroes to certain level and etc. Oh, it's huge advantage, Sect. It's huge because I'm not wasting resources on things that I know don't work. I mean, okay, let's assume you put Swamp's Toadstool on one of your heroes, right? That generates. You put... if you play in range, if you play the same setup I do, Whisk with Witch's Remain, Toadstool on Dargo, and then I think Downpipe Organ on Rook. I think that will be the best choice, really. Remember, I've done it. I've done it myself. I put Perkunte's artifact on my Huberg because I didn't have anything better. So I used Perkunte artifact on my Huberg, and it really helped him with damage because I just wanted an extra crit damage, nothing else, and it did better than the Eyeball of the Giant, etc. Okay, so let's put the rune and let's rerun that fight. What time is it? 20 minutes till the giveaway on Twitch today. Crit damage. Oh man. Okay, amazing for damage dealers early on. Defense. 32 defense. That's all we're gonna get in HP from this rune. The only stats that matter. Epic artifacts. Okay, okay. Sect. If you build a Rook... But you don't want to do that because you're gonna build Rook with Well, you could. You could go crit rate, crit damage, and accuracy and use this. But then again, I think unless you get to like 400 accuracy, this will be better. You could go and try Eyeball of the Giant. I mean, maybe when I'm done on like weekend, Saturday, Sunday, when I'm done with all the stamina, I'll jump to test server and we can try Eyeball of the Giant. Because remember, Eyeball of the Giant boosts the 20% damage portion of the ultimate. But I think it will also boost the 20% damage on the ticks, extra ticks. So it might be broken as it's broken on Shelter, for example. Yeah, because he doesn't really scale with attack, auto attack. Yeah. Okay, let's try this again. When I start with Garius and Philosia, I will hold longer for Vortex. Garius with staff or is Furba, Philosia stronger. I mean, I don't know Mitch Tiger the Boom. I don't have Philosia, but Garius is like Philosia. Garius provides you with this shield. If you have Garius with staff and Philosia, you'll have shields constantly. But at some point you will die. But it will be quite late. But Philosia, I've done the tests with Furur buff. Hi CJ, how are you? I'm alright. So I've done the tests with Furur buff, Furur buff Philosia, Furur buff Ogok, Furur buff New Dwarf, Furur buff Fenja, and in the late game, Furur buff Philosia was the best. Furur buff Fenja and Furur buff Ogok were at the same level. However, Philosia and Ogok were just amazing. Thank you, Sect. Much appreciated. As I said, Sect, tomorrow I'm going to the office, so I won't be available in the morning. But even if you remind me on Discord midday, just ping me. I might just run the simulation for you, you know, when I'm working from home. But for the first half day, I'm in the office, so I won't be able to do that. Pretty good pull Rook yesterday on my last YOLO pull of the season. So see, my last pity that I had was a copy of Rook. I was super happy as well. I don't have Whisk though, but also pull 3 Sacradias, wow, and other epics. In this case, you use it on Whisk, Mitch Tiger the Boom. Oh, Crazy Ojo, well done, 16.5 million. If you don't have Whisk, then you use it on Dargo. For those of you who don't have Whisk and want to use Corrosion, Dargo is second best or even best applier. But look at Dargo's ultimate, you need to really time it well. Basically cast Dargo's ultimate and follow with your damage dealers like 3-4 seconds later. Rook, Furbuff, Velucia, Dargo, and the Dwarf. Yeah, I think the Dwarf will be better than the other guy, but try it. Try it yourself. I feel like the Orc, because I think he's Orc, the Orc could do more burst corrosion, but the Dwarf increases the corrosion everyone generates. So yeah. Hi Zaylazuski, welcome. Shadow, I don't play Shadow Night Trip. I have Ozul, but I'm not investing into that team yet. You have a screenshot of the timing used in your setup. Also, is Ogok or Frenja will be best for healing in this setup? Early on, definitely Ogok. The miner hits 3 times with his ultimate. Papa Sacredia, is she good? I got all Corrosion heroes. Yeah, Sacredia is good. I mean, Sacredia is a hero that you could use instead of Rook. But she is not the best enabler. Whisk and Dargo produce more Corrosion than she does. That makes sense. Because at the moment, see, early game, no one is generating enough Corrosion for Rook to pop. Everyone is doing similar damage. Then at level 90, that's what's happening now. Okay, level 90. Oh, I forgot to get my team to level 90, guys. So at this level, Rook is overtaken because everyone else in the team is starting doing damage as well. Right? So look, they do over 180, well, 1.8 million damage. 50% of that is going into Corrosion. 1.8 million divided by 2, that's 900,000 Corrosion on the boss already, plus 750. We have like 1.5 million Corrosion on the boss. So what's happening now is Rook is proccing extra attack per like 30k, but we're also decaying that Corrosion. So, you know, while we have this high number, it also is decaying, okay? So it's not infinite. Well, it kind of is. You can get it to infinity, basically, because there's no cap. But it takes longer at these stages. Once we get to level 100 and we unlock legendary equipment, which will basically double our damage on the Dargo and Whisk, that will mean we'll have double the amount of Corrosion on the boss that we have currently, and we will like make Whisk's damage increase by 40%. Ozul is actually better with the Shadow artifact than with his exclusive artifact. Would you imagine that? He's better without his exclusive artifact. That Shadow artifact is so OP when you play Taldi, because Taldi constantly regenerates Shadow energy, and this artifact boosts the damage of the hero by the amount of the Shadow energy capped on the attack. So it's huge. And one of my friends is testing it on a test server. So, just I won't share the screens because he's a content creator as well. So he's done the test, and without exclusive artifact, Ozul team done like 90 million on the maximum Vortex level. With exclusive, that team done 88 million. So it's not a huge difference, but you know, it's very similar result, and you don't really need a dupe of Ozul. So it gives me hope that I can turn Ripekas, because I have Questetia with 1 inspiration, and I can turn Questetia into the Shadow artifact if it appears that the Shadow team will be good, for example, on the Continental Challenge or Endgame boss. That's what I'm playing about. I don't play around Vortex. I don't build my teams around Vortex, but early on, there's only Vortex to do, so that's why we should have at least one team. Sorry guys, it's too warm. Okay. Okay, so 15 million. So I have 7. I have 7 89s. Hold on. Where do I... As you can see here, they are not level 90. I wanted to go for level 90, but I realized that for the next days, when I'll farm Goblin Dungeon, I need to keep those heroes at level 89. They will get to 90 eventually, so it's no push. So these are the heroes that are fully leveled, and as you can see, I used all these crystals. I didn't change these numbers, but look at this. This is all I need from the Frost domain. So my next priority will be obviously getting all these heroes here to level 89. I have most of it. At least I have enough purple. I'm only missing a few blue. So I'll need to do these domains. But that's later. I mean, I don't need that many heroes. It's level 89. So Victor, I use Victor against Frost domain. And I use Victor against Curse. I'm not gonna farm Curse for a long time. I'm not gonna farm Frost Domain for a while, at least 3 days. So he's low priority, that's why he's on the bottom. Mithracy, I think I can get away with Mithracy being level 69. Just build her defensively, so she can survive Venom 9, because this is a Venom 9 team. Okay. Basically those 5s are my Venom 9 team, but instead of building Carve and Durham, I'll try Rook and Whisk. Victor is amazing. I mean, I'm changing my mind. Okay, 20 million. How are we standing with time? 1951. Yeah, Victor is really useful in multiple content. Wanted to get Huberg for so long, and now I pulled him twice in 70 dice. Finally had my first double pull. Well done. Huberg with the flute, the artifact, is amazing. Okay, does anyone have a rift open? I need to do one more rift. If you have it open, let's do it. CJ, because I'm amazing. It's probably timing. Yeah, so 20.7 million. Where does it take me? 20.7. My damage dealers died early, so maybe I need to change the timings, okay? 20.7 gets me here. Let's... how do I join? How do you join what? Oh, you have? Okay, invite, yeah. Did you send it to me? You need to add me to friends. Yeah, so add CLS_Gorax. Yeah, just through buff and Ardrev for heals, but I have Garius staff on Ardrev and I got... Horn doesn't matter really. Yeah, so add CLS Gorax and we'll do the rifts. Oh, I wanted to show you my name, but... Yeah, so add me to the friend list and you can send me invite. And we can do the rift together. So tell me when that's done, and in the meantime, I want to... I mean, it's not much, right? But it's like 400 HP, a little bit extra defense, so better heals, and everything else then scales, so we go here. Yeah, Radiant's team is amazing early on, because they have the best supports in the game. Ardref, Garius, Mephrasi, Jillian, Rose, so many choices. Like, they're really packed. And now with Fire and Snarl, they're really forced. Can you show your name again? Yeah, it's CLS. CLS. Gorax. Yeah, Ice Blast was my best team last season as well. And that was mainly because we could use 3 supports. With Ice Blast, we didn't need 3 damage dealers. With Rook, sadly we do. So basically, we will never survive as long as other teams can. Like, for example, I think even Flora can't really sacrifice that. But Ice Blast team can survive long time because they can play with 3 supports. This team can't really. Okay, I think I got your friend request. Was that you? Yeah, that's what I did sect. I built 2 teams and I used the same heroes. Basically, to build 2 teams, I had to use 7 heroes. That's it. So yeah, if you can do difficulty 8, that would be amazing. Okay, I will use Whisk and I will use... Whisk and Rook, okay? So you put tank and healers, okay? Hi Tricky, welcome. Oh, I can't press it. Okay, because Rook's ultimate is faster than Whisk's ultimate, you know? There we go, Rook tank OP confirmed. That's alright. We got it. Okay, and this helps me. I can't do... Well, if you guys want to, we can do more. Yeah, we can do another one if you want. No problem. Just send an invite. I mean, I'm not gonna get the rewards, but, you know. Charlie884 depends on who you run, but this is what I've done. I've done a spreadsheet, and I calculated how many I need. And that included even low-level Sigrid and Vikik. Okay, one more and I can unlock this. Okay, so if you send me another invite, there it is. And after that, I'm going to go start the Vortex and we're gonna start giveaway as well. Hey! Alright, that's fine. There we go. I wish there was more cooperative game gameplays, like content that we can use, because this will encourage, you know, us content creators to play with viewers as well. And this is one way to implement it, you know. Can just give me you think today is your day, Zaylazuski? You think today is that day? Why is Ergander getting invincibility? Got this. Okay. Oh, he does. I don't even know. I don't own Ergander. Does he has invincibility? Oh, you mean invincibility? Because he became invincible, and the boss ran to Rook. Yes, Corrosion is viable without legendaries, but you will never compete against Vortex. Every team is viable without the legendary heroes, but it's just going to be so weak. He doesn't have. He has immortality. Yeah, he doesn't have invincibility. How did he become invincible? Like invisible? We could. The boss ignored him and they ran to the tank. To Rook. Anyway. So yeah, the team is level 90 now. Should be at least. And I wonder if we save this team here. And we change the timings. So currently I have it at... Let's do this. Because the team dies. The tank doesn't die now, okay? The team dies. So I want to see this. OP Gamer, no, the reset is not over yet. There's one damage dealer that uses the corrosion instantly, but she does good damage, Sabrina. But I think Sacredia will be better. Okay, invisible by Torin. So this team is able to do over 20 million Iris. Not bad. How about you, OP Gamer? So I changed the timings. What's happening currently is our damage dealers die before full buff. Full buff can survive longer. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do attack penalty on 3. Well, on 2. Is it 2? Yeah, on 2 AoE damage. On 2 AoE 3. No, barely 3. Okay. On 2 AoE. Oh, that was the same. It's gonna give us the same result. We're gonna absorb that AoE. And we're gonna absorb that AoE. But we're not gonna absorb that AoE. So it doesn't make a difference. But maybe, who knows, maybe this will be better. Sometimes it is like that. Oh, family is good. Kids are asleep, so time to play. Still need a few scrolls to have it work as yours. And no exclusive for Rook. Yeah, don't use the toadstool on Rook. It's not for him. It's for the generators. In my case, Dargo. Dargo used the toadstool because she generates a lot of corrosion. Let me go refill on water. Right. I'll go refill on the water. Everyone who's watching me on YouTube, now is the time to jump to Twitch. The giveaway is happening on Twitch today. Tomorrow, the giveaway is happening on YouTube. So, go there. Go to the Twitch, and when I come back, we will start the giveaway. Today, code as free Heliolite dice, so it costs 40 dice to participate, 40 currency, okay? So quite dire, but it's worth it. So when I'm back, we will start the giveaway, so make sure you jump over. And then you can go back and watch me on YouTube. Okay, I'm back, so let's start the giveaway. 10 minutes to enter. Okay, I hope everything is good. So for the time being, I won't be able to read the chat because there's going to be so much spam. Otikram, this is a different dice. The Twitch currency is different than the Stream Elements currency. So tickets over 9,000. So the giveaway is made by Stream Elements, not the Twitch. So that's two different currencies. You can use the dice that you have on Twitch to highlight messages if I'm missing something. Because sometimes there's, you know, a lot of people chatting and I can miss messages. But it's time to buy tickets, exclamation mark, ticket, and the number. You can buy up to 5 tickets. If you have issues, please highlight the message so I can read and we can try and resolve it. You can check your points by pressing exclamation mark, points. That will be a lot of tickets today. And I will go over the points as well, just to explain to you how these things work. As I said, this is made by Stream Elements. So this is the leaderboard. You can find your name. You can add this link and watch it over. Wow, 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 so many messages. Okay, and basically how Stream Elements gives the points. So when you watch, you are rewarded 5 points for every 10 minutes you watch me on YouTube. Sorry, on Twitch. If you are a subscriber, the points are accumulated 3 times faster. So one of the benefits of the subscribers. I have 0 dice because I can't participate, that would be silly. And this is the rank, okay? So all the followers receive 10 upon following. If you tip, you get 5 dice per $1. If you cheer, you get 5 dice for every 100 bits. And all subscribers will receive 40 dice upon subscribing. and 40 dice upon gifting subscribing as well. And this week, I only have 3 codes left. So this will be the last week of the giveaways. But hopefully, we will receive new codes in April. As we received like delayed content creator rewards, okay? So now I'm waiting for new batch of the codes, and good news is the 2... Hold on, let me show you that. This is a public info, and if you want to become a content creator, you can join the program and I'll show you the rewards as well. Where is it going to open? Which? Oh no, it's hype bonus. That's totally. Right, so thanks to Twitch viewers, because YouTube is way harder to achieve these tiers. But thanks to all of you who watch me on, excuse me, on Twitch, I managed to finally got over 12,000 views in total. Which means the next giveaway, I'll have 10 codes with 3 Heliolite dice, 4 Scholar Scrolls, and 400 Wyrmaro. Currently, I'm giving you away this bit. 3 Heliolite dice, 3 Scrolls, and 380 Wyrmaro. So thanks to you all watching, we will have a better giveaway next month. And that's how it works. Okay, so here we are. I'm using exclusive artifact on the Ruik CJ. Yeah, okay, so previous timing is better. Because now tank dies. Maybe too early. Yeah, definitely we want to keep the tank alive. So we go back. Whoop. And we're gonna revert the change, basically just delete it. And this is the best way to do it. If you change your timings, instead of changing them here, just create a new team, change the timings and run it. And then you can just delete if it doesn't work, see? So it's the same, but I'm going to protect the tank. Seems like it's better this way. And I tried running defensive aura and the damage falls significantly. Oh. Yes, CJ, 1 second. Yeah, sometimes I feel like it happens sect, but most of the time it doesn't. Maybe I'm just usually too tired to notice, but most of the time the timings go away and that's annoying. I agree. This is a big quality. It's like sometimes when you edit the lineup, the timings stay, but 90% of the time it goes. I hate it for drawing. Octo just watch. Okay, so skill timings. There you go. These are my skill timings with Ardref. So 30 people have entered, 126 tickets have been purchased. I'm gonna give you all like 4 more minutes before we conclude. Yeah, you got it? You can always ask me on Discord, like in our guild Discord or whatever. I can provide that to you. Today the reward is free Heliolite dice, that's why the price is higher. Oh yeah, I don't play free versus free arena as well. I don't even play normal. Because I feel like all the stall teams are just so annoying. I run stall team as well. But I just don't like arena. That's the reason why. I think They should really implement a penalty that the longer the fight goes, the healing is reduced and the damage is increased. That's how it should be. Cargo, if you just followed, that means you probably don't have enough tickets. Try and purchase 1 ticket instead of 5. Zaylazuski, I think it's not a bad team, but this is not a team that will compete in Vortex. It will be probably a decent team for like Continental or Otherworld, etc. But for the Vortex, you definitely want something stronger. And I mean, I know you played Ice Blast, and I think it's the best choice for Season 3 as well. These matches, you know, wins both these. If you don't have Rook exclusive artifact, you can assume you will do 40% less damage. It's huge. The Rook exclusive is really good. The ticket is 40 points. It says at the beginning of the giveaway, when I introduced the giveaway. So check your points. Exclamation mark points will tell you how many points you have. But worry not, for those of you who are watching on YouTube, tomorrow free Heliolite dice giveaway on YouTube, which will be in the form of the quiz. Yeah, that's a different. So basically there's a Twitch currency, which you see next to your chat. This is not currency. Yeah, the lag, I know. But there is no better way to do a YouTube giveaway, really. Even if you watched Hell Hades' stream yesterday, he actually did giveaway on his Discord. Because YouTube is terrible for giveaways. Yeah, that's what we're trying to figure out, what to use instead of the exclusive item. You can use Eyeball of the Giant. Probably you can use Pipe Organ as well. More things, it says you have too many tickets. That means you already purchased 5. You can't purchase more than 5. 5 is the maximum. Okay, everyone, I'm going to conclude the giveaway. I hope everyone who wanted did manage to enter. There will be streams sometimes, I'm not sure when, probably when they introduce drops again, when I will be streaming through all the day. Like, through all the day. Just for you to get points and the drops as well. So, you know, the stream will be open 24/7, everyone will get lots of points. Most of the time I won't be around. But this will give everyone a chance to accumulate these points, and streams like that will happen. So don't worry. Did you try Witches Remain on Ardref? Not in this team because I use it on Whisk. I prefer to have that extra shield on her. Well, extra shield from her and also haste on her because she's on default. She is casting her skills whenever, right? So that's the main idea here. We can't get low enough on her haste, but the reason why we want this ultimate of Ardref happen constantly is because it boosts the healing of Fleur buff. Look at this, I'm healing for 2.1k from his battle skill. If I remove Ardref, I'm going to heal for like way less, because she also grants the defense to everyone, which increases the healing of Furba. But look, this is without her ultimate, 1.4k and now 2.1. So this is huge. Wow, nice Weasel. I didn't even try it today. My main focus was the Goblin dungeon. Okay, I'm gonna close the giveaway and we're gonna draw a winner. Drum roll. Breezin 001. 7% chance. Nice. So Breezin 001, please leave a message on Twitch chat so I can whisper you. Cause if we don't hear from you in the next 5 minutes, we're gonna move to the next winner. Breezin, there you go. I see you're getting the first code from me. Okay, so I'm sending you a whisper on Twitch, so check your whispers. I hope you didn't, well, I hope that doesn't sound right. If you receive the code from any other content creator and it has the same package as mine, it will say that the code has been redeemed, but the code is working, so you can share it with your friends. You redeem the code in the same way as any other code in the game. Okay, so let's do it. If I got 20.5 million, I'm going to save it, because I'm running out of the time. It's almost half past. As long as I rank top 40 on the Vortex during the whole season, I should still be able to, you know, maintain top 20 maybe on Otherworld, depending on how active the players are. Because remember, we merged in season 2, and now we merge with a server who merged in season 2 as well. So it's like my server in season 2 merged with 3 servers. If they merged with 2, that's like a merger of 5 servers now. So, you know. Dr. John Lekas, good question. Why not Zephy and Ogok here as supports? Because I don't have them. Yeah, I mean, it's a competition, Iris. Okay, Mark giveaway is complete. I sent the code. Bang. And tomorrow, YouTube giveaway. Story mode. We are buddies now. We are server buddies. Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I think my server, at least that's what I feel, like my server is super active. And most of the people who watch me on YouTube, Twitch, or even talk to me on Discord, they are on my server now. Are you going to pull on the Ogok banner? Yes, CJ. 14th of April is where I'm going to pull for Ogok. Well, yeah, 150 stack, that's right. What time? 14-15 of the new heroes and still no whisk. Man, Weasel. Not really competition against those ones. I'm Dolphin player in top. Swan as the guild bulls. Nice, nice. So you're in the bulls. We'll see whose guild will be top now. Because remember, the activity doesn't matter. CLS has won 2 seasons in a row on the guild tournament. We were rank 1 last season. We kicked Hype Pseudo's guild ass, Minutemen. So this season we'll try to kick Bulls bottoms. Hopefully we will not get onto the horns. That is one elusive rat. Yeah, he's got invincibility, you know. Not easy to catch him. Lily, I'll join you. Have fun, guys. I'm out for today. Have fun, Bob. Enjoy your day. I'm thinking about it, but I already have so many new ledges to scroll. Okay, so she's dead. Okay, so we're saving it. It's not going to be the highest. The highest I got was like 2 million. Oh, basically this. I mean, I might get to like 2.1 million if Rook doesn't die now. So now the funny thing, or maybe it's not gonna work. Yeah. Ugh. If we could like cast Healing of Ardriff at least twice, almost 21, but I'm gonna save it. Okay. There's no point of me trying to get 21. This is fine. And remember, yesterday, if you've been playing on my server, I was rank 63, and day before I was 81. Look at this. And this is why I said it. I used to be in CLS with Eternal Evolution, Gorax. Oh, nice. Yeah, we have a big community, by the way. If you join our guild in DragonHeir, it's not just the guild of this game. If you're looking to play new games, and I should do that advertisement of the guild server more often. If you're looking for a good community to join and play different games, because we're playing different games. They play in AFK Arena Journey now. We were waiting for other games as well, like Front and Liberty or whatever it's called. This is the CLS. Right, so we're all part of a big community, and if you're looking for friends to play games with, I think this is a good spot to join. Good place to be in. So as you can see, everyone here is some part of CLS. Okay, Eternal Evolution, Watchers of the Realm. So yeah, we're just playing on different servers now, sadly, because it's not easy to play on the same ones. But that's what I meant. See, if you watched my videos about Rook, I knew when they changed the value from 10,000 to any value, any higher than 10,000, they will butcher the early game of Rook, which is okay. Let's be honest, if something is super strong in the end game, it should have a downside, and the downside here will be weak early game. It's like playing League of Legends, for example, and you have AD carry who is rather weak early game, but then becomes monster. Well, I'm not sure if it's still the case, but here you go. So rank 22, then I drop to 52 when we get to level 2, because I don't have right supports. If I had Ogok Zephy, I'll probably go high as well. And then again, here I was actually like, because I didn't have time to play, that was Sunday. I don't play on Sundays, even I don't stream sometimes on Sundays as well. So I didn't improve my team whatsoever, and I dropped ranks. So yesterday I did improve my team. I just changed equipment a little bit and I got 1 million more. But now I'm going to be like, you know, 20.9 million. And if we look here, at the moment, this will get me to like rank 7, but I'm expecting to drop to top 20. Although, if we look at these names, Mumbers fell yesterday, Mumbers, you know what I'm saying? They were quite high, so I'm close to them. I wonder who the hell is the fell? Is he Rook? No, he's Flora with this. Yeah, that makes sense. Flora pops at this point as well. Good lucky pulls, you know. I'm saying possibly all new teams need the new endgame items to shine. Yes, I think so. Ice Blast is still the best early team because, well, no one on my server plays it. But if you play Aura, you don't even need to play like total Aura. You can just play Amon Lydia with her artifact. Amon Lydia has got 100% crit rate from level 1. So if you build her with crit damage, if you're lucky and got crit damage gloves, her artifact gives a lot of crit damage. She is doing a lot of damage early on. Yeah. Same for Bledin and Garfin. They have inherited 20% crit rate. So even if you get like 30%, like if you have gloves, blue gloves with crit rate, you're good. Your damage will be high. Because early on, having over 50% crit rate is what's really driving these damage figures. Like, my Rook wasn't doing too well, but today I could craft equipment because I unlocked the bench. I didn't farm Grave of Venom. I only did enough Grave of Venom to get 1 haste set. And then I crafted everything. And I got the crit rate glove. And luckily for me, I even got it for the best set early on. The stats are terrible. Look at this. Defense, enlightenment, HP, and defense percentage. But I don't care about these stats. I only care about 27% crit rate because it gets me an extra 44% overall. With this set, yeah, and I'll probably have crit rate somewhere here. There you go, right? And the reason why the damage popped is because I went over the threshold of 50% crit rate, and the artifact gives me 55% crit damage. So that's why crit rate and crit damage are so valuable stats in this game, because they really improve your damage. I mean, if I went attack percentage here, I wouldn't be doing damage close to it. No way. I got up nearly 11.5 million with your timings, and non-scrolled rook also lasted until 330. Well, my tanks did anyway. Well, yeah, I mean, I could survive to 330 stacks as well today. Well, no me, just those two tanks. But I feel like, I don't know why, and I haven't tested that properly, but since I've started adding, see here, since I added this, increased the HP, I couldn't survive as long as I could before this. I don't know why, it's weird, but I also did the same thing in the Grave of Venom. So I go to Grave of Venom. That's not here. So when I was doing level 7 Grave of Venom, I could clear Grave of Venom level 8 today, definitely, but I'm not gonna waste my resources here. So when I was doing Grave of Venom level 7 and I ran out of the defense food, I was clearing it, like, you know, quite comfortably, even without a good defense buff, okay, like 10%. I was using like 8% in accuracy, okay? I was using this and I was doing pretty well. I ran it without any food, and I was running out of the time. So the best food here is the fire and defense in my case, okay? So when I run Rook, I'll probably run something like that. So when I changed the food to this, max HP and accuracy, my tank was dying super easily. It's like, I don't know, it doesn't say how much poison damage it does, like, you know, the value, but it seems like when I had more HP, the more I was getting. Gorax, should stay with Venom team or Goblin team for last day reset free? I'm going for Goblin team. Morpheus, you won't be farming, and that reminds me, let's reset the heroes. You won't be farming dungeons. You will be gathering resources to get your heroes past level 90. Oh no, I did that. Oh, that means my arena team is reset now. Oh. Okay. So what I'm doing personally, I'm going for Vortex team. I'm going for Goblin team, basically, and you'll see what I mean. And this is why I build the teams. My Goblin team is not proper Goblin team. It's not the quickest Goblin team, but it is a team that can clear Goblin dungeon at the maximum level with the right time, okay? It clears on average from 1 minute to 1 minute 10 seconds, depending on how these monsters align, because they spread sometimes, you know. So this is my Vortex team going forward tomorrow. Bang. And then I have my Goblin team, and look at this. I switch 2 tabs, and I only need to level up 2 heroes. And, truth to be told, I don't even need to get them to level 89. I could leave them at 80, 85, and I'll still do the same. But I'm gonna use them in different dungeons as well. So that's me. Bang. 7 heroes level 89. Yeah, the goal was 90, but I'm gonna keep it at 89 for the time being. And I had enough crystals because that's what I farmed on the previous day. And now the next goal will be building my Venom team. Okay. So my Venom team is this at the moment. Okay. But since Rook is popping, I think my Rook and Whisk, if I manage to keep Whisk alive, they will outdamage this duo. And they do AoE damage as well, right? However, with Karth and Durham, it's quite easy to make sure I have 2 debuffs. I'm running Elminster with... No, I don't run Elminster with Crown, do I? Can I see it here? Oh no, it's Durham with this. Okay, so... Yeah, so Elminster has a high chance... Well, he's got like 100% chance to apply 2 debuffs, yeah? So he's basically casting this, and as you can see, I'm using him with the Hourglass, which makes sure I always hit it, okay? And this is the team I cleared Venom level 7 with. Like, you can see blue equipment everywhere. So yeah, this accuracy set is really, really helpful early on, if you want to push these dungeons. And somehow Ardrev managed to survive better with Banner of the Oath than with the Scarab, which is totally weird and bizarre. But yeah. And obviously these artifacts were level 12 before. But that's why I want Ogok. And by the way, I got Mithracy. But I got her like end of season 1, like very late season 1. I didn't use her in season 2 like at all. Because yeah, she's got immortality and etc. But healing wise, she wasn't good enough. So I haven't used her. I wanted to use her this season. And next season I'll probably use Ogok. And hopefully Zephy. So my plan here... Oh, let me get the freebies. 2,000 more. Okay, good. So my plan when it comes to summons is this. 14th. Okay, so 14th of April, I'll do a live stream. I should. That will be like, what, Saturday or something. So I'm gonna pull in this banner and I'll set Ogok as the hero that I want, okay? Ogok value early game is just tremendous. And I don't have good supports for Poison team. Corrosion is going to be like my strength now. Similar to how Perkunte was in Season 2, despite not having proper supports as well. So, I need him, and, you know, if I get Filto, if I get Dunella, I'll be really happy. Those 2 heroes will come in handy. Even if I get Nissa for my Perkunte, you know, I could use her. But if I got him, extra copies of him, he's just going to be super strong. Oh. Yeah. So, you know, they finally send me the content creator rewards. They own me. But they still owe me quite a lot of dice through the missions. So I'm expecting like 20 more Heliolite dice, hopefully coming in before that banner. The last rewards I got from them for the missions that we do as a content creators was week 13 missions. We are at week 21. So it's like 7 weeks worth of missions. And I've done on average like 3 missions a week. And each mission equals 1 Heliolite dice, okay? So I'm expecting like 20 more. 20 more dice before this banner. And I also hope... Oh, by the way, I haven't released a video about it yet. But tomorrow we're gonna have Easter event, 28th. Yes, that's tomorrow. So, you know, freebies. And I hope the epic chest is going to be there because I want Catherine. Just for the collection's sake. And I hope as a spender they will introduce some packs, because the shop packs, I'm not gonna spend money because I'm not a big spender. Okay, I'm not big spender. I only spend seasonally, like I buy all that. So I'm like medium spender, okay? But these are no good value without the double value. This is terrible value, but no, you know, some people have to go for it because there's no other option. So I'm hoping they introduce like Easter packs with good value dice and scrolls. I mean, I have 38 scrolls and I got so many legendaries that I need to do. That's why I'm considering also purchasing this thing, okay? I'm considering, I'll wait till the last day and see where I stand with my resources before the banner, basically. Because if I am lucky, okay, if I am super lucky and let's say I pull Ogok and use 70 dice, okay? I'm expecting to have 140, okay? Hello, Rhapsody, welcome. So I'm expecting to pull 140 dice here to guarantee Ogok, okay? If I am super lucky and I get 70 Ogok out of 70, I don't care about that banner anymore. I want to pull in this banner. I want Snarl. Okay, and when I pull for Snarl, I'm also hoping I'll get Zephy. But if not, and I get Whisk, I'm really happy. Snarl is amazing, I agree. So Whisk here as a copy. I mean, I could get Euron. I don't have Euron. But I don't think he's good. Okay, he's good. Euron is good, but you know. So that's one. I mean, and I will prefer pulling in Celestial Alternate than the Blessed one, because in the Blessed one, the hero pool is bigger. You can select 3 heroes. So basically, if you're very unlucky and you need to hit that PT, which means 5 times to get what you want, there's still only 30% chance you will get the hero you really want, okay? So let's say in this case, I want to have Losenia, like she's my main goal, but I don't mind Thorin or I don't mind Victor, for example, but I want Losenia. So even if I get to the last bit where I have 20% chance, I might get Victor, right? So I might get Victor, and I'm like, yeah, but I really wanted those two. You know, I was actually going for her because I wanted her, and I got Victor. Okay, he's not bad. I wanted him really as a third choice, but it's harder than me just going this banner and I want Felocia. Boom, and I got Felocia, you know, instead of, oh, I want Felocia, Lorenfir, and Vinyara could be good, yeah, and then I get Lorenfir. I'm like, no, you know, I wasted 140. So this is way better to snipe specific legendary hero, and these are good to snipe, as you said, good epic hero. And also, if you don't really care, I mean, if you don't really care about any of these heroes, you shouldn't pull, but if you want one of the 3 heroes and nothing specific, like, okay, I have a good Frost team, I'm lacking some support for Necro, and I could use Pesa in PvP. Yeah, I might go for this, okay? Because I don't really care about those heroes, and I can get one of the 3. But overall, these are way better. And I think going forward, like next few seasons, those will have even higher value. Because I'm talking about Ogok and Zephy, right? But if you played season 2 like Burn, and you didn't get, for example, Carve, are they available here, or is it only season 1, season 3? Oh yeah, there you go. So if you have Ascetius, you have Duram, but you didn't have Carve, this is where you'll pull Carve. I mean, if you want to pull Carve, here, good luck. You can spend 500 dice and you might not get Carve. This pool is just going to be bigger and bigger, right? Season 3 heroes are gonna be, well, they're already here. You know, season 4 will add another 30 heroes here. You know, it will be only harder to get specific heroes. So yeah, this is me for today. Thank you all for staying with me, for watching me, and I'll be back tomorrow with another giveaway, this time on YouTube. So yeah, stay tuned, and good luck on your summons, good luck on your journey. Hopefully you will get where you want to, and remember, don't sleep on it. Make sure you have the right heroes leveled, or do what I did in Season 1, reset all your heroes and decide what you're gonna play the next day. But this is what I'm going to use the next day. I used Ardref in that Vortex team. But I know going forward, I will be with Rubuff. I will get Ardref leveled eventually as well, probably as a next hero, really. Maybe even tomorrow, because I'll be farming Goblin tomorrow as well. So, you know, but this is what I'm going in the next day. Yeah. So, thank you for watching all, and I'll see you all tomorrow, similar time. Stay